Hi guys, Lena here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing me for the first time, thank you for clicking on this video. So in today's video, I'm going to be answering the question of should you sell hair extensions for black women or hair extensions for white women. So I'm not going to even try to delete this video. I'm just going to go straight right into the point. But please, before I get right into the point, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. And thanks to all my amazing subscribers. I really appreciate the support you guys are giving me here. I really appreciate the support you guys have been, giving to me on YouTube. Like I've just been sleeping here. But so far, you guys have just been subscribing to my channel. My subscriber count has been increasing in the recent days. And I really just want to say thank you to all of you who have been subscribing to my channel, who like my videos, who share them. Thank you so much. So let's just get right into the video. So should you sell hair extensions for black women or for white women? So number one is the number of black women that demand for hair extensions are more than the amount of white women who actually demand for hair extensions. Because look at it, in Asia, do they wear hair extensions? No, they don't. But they're the ones that sell hair extensions to the African countries, the European countries. But they don't wear it. They sell their hairs to us, but themselves, they don't collect other women's hair and wear it. They rarely do, except in rare cases where the woman in question might have a condition like probably cancer and then her hair has to be shaved, or she probably just has lots of hair or something. But in Asia, they don't wear hair extensions. They just trade in hair extensions. And by Asia, I mean China, India, Vietnam, North Korea, and other Asian countries that I probably may not have mentioned. In Asia, they don't wear extensions. And in Europe, most European, let me not say most, at least majority of most European, their natural hair is long. In Europe, they have good hair, so the demand for hair extension in Europe is very low. Unlike when you compare it to other continents like the continent of Africa. We as African women, we have nice hair. The way God made our hairs is actually beautiful. But for whatever reasons whatsoever, because of marketing, because of growing up as a child, most of us were taught to straighten our hairs, retouch our hairs. So we didn't value our natural hair. We don't value our natural hair anymore. So that's what led to the demand for hair extensions, because we're all trying to look like the white ladies who have long hair, like very long straight hair. So that's why there's such a huge demand for straight hair extensions in Africa. And that's just because of years of marketing, of watching television shows, and all you're seeing is straight hair. Meanwhile, your own natural hair is not straight, because of course, whereas black women tend to have kinky hair textures, very coily hair textures that are very, very beautiful and actually hold in moisture. So guys, from the demographics I just explained to you here, you need to understand that the demand for hair extensions mainly come from the African continent. So for that reason, now you start to ask yourself this question: should I sell hairs for black women or should I sell hairs for white women? So you need to understand that depending on the market share which you intend to pull, like the market share you want to control or aim towards, having access to, then you need to look towards where there's a higher demand, because of course there's a higher demand for Africa. There's a higher demand for hairs from black women than there's a higher demand for hairs from white women. But then if you feel that your friends, if you're a white woman and you're watching this video and you want to know if you should sell hairs for black women or for white women, you just need to assess who your customers are, even who your friends are, people who are around you, people who follow you. What do they demand for? So if you look at people who are around you, and you need to look at what do they demand for. If your friends are black women, then inevitably you have to sell hairs for black women. If your friends are white women, then of course you have to sell hairs for white women. Or the best thing you can also do is you can have a mixture of both of them. You can sell hairs for black women and also have a few hair extensions which white women tend to demand, which are more like the tip-in hairs, the clip-in, what they call the other one again. bulk hair or stuff, the one that hasn't been, you know, sewed in. So you could choose to add that to the type of hair you sew. But for me, if you're looking for where the main the plenty of customers are, then it's definitely in the area of selling hair extensions for black women. So guys, and another thing is, depending on how you're able to market the hair extension, because truly they say marketing is king. So even if you're feeling like, oh, we've all been selling hair extensions for black women, and you want to bring something new to the market, maybe black women have just been stuck on using the same type of hairs year in year out, and you want to bring something new to the market. You want black women to start wearing clipping hairs, and you can get to do the clipping hairs to be such that, okay, it's for the natural 1B hair color. You could actually bring in the method in which white people's hairs are done, and get them to do it for black hairs, and then you use it for your black hair extensions. Of course, some hair factories tend to do that for customers that request for such. And also, as I already said, you could actually choose to sell both of them and just, you know, spice things up and satisfy your customer, because at the end of the day, the main purpose of going into business is to satisfy your customer and also to make profits. So guys, I hope I was able to, like, you know, share my thoughts with you on that. But in my own opinion, I think it's just more advisable for you to sell hair extensions for black women. Then you could just choose to add in hair extensions for white women. But for me personally, I have never had an order for hair from a white woman, so I would rather sell hair extensions for black women than selling hair extensions for white women, because of course there are more demands from black women than white women. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you did get value from this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share with your friends, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Be bold, have courage, start that business.